Hello again and welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a bottle of Samuel Adams Boston Lager. This has come all the way from the United States of America. It's very big out in America. I believe it started out in 1984 as a microbrewery, but now I think Bud sold out to a Dutch company, not Dutch, sorry, a Belgian company. The company owns Stella, and now this has become America's largest independent brewer, Samuel Adams. So I've scratched up on my history with this. Let's crack it open. It's one of them drinks that it's become, it's not a really a craft beer anymore. It's more of a mass market drink now over the last 10 or so years. It's very, very popular, but it's one of these drinks you have to review. It was an important part of the American craft beer movement, so I think you have to review it. Looking forward to reviewing it. This come all the way from America, like I said. I would have had to have ordered this online. You can't get it on the shelves in the UK supermarket, so it was very, very well worth a send. This from Chad 9976, thanks to him. It's pouring out. Oh, that's got to be a good 3-finger head there. Yeah, easily a 3-finger head. Plenty of carbonation going on. Loads and loads of carbonation, if you can see that. Just gonna hold it up to the light more. Wow, it's like a bit of a fire extinguisher going off there. Fluffy off-white head. Not really getting much of an aroma at the moment. It is hoppy. Bit of history on Samuel Adams. Now, Samuel Adams the person, I believe he was an 1860s explorer, I believe, or maybe earlier. He was a patriot, and he was also a brewer. So he would go, I believe he would go around and check out all the new states and whatever, and I think that's the history of it anyway, but I don't want to embarrass myself too much on that. Right, let's dig into this pint. It's going to be hard getting through this froth, but here we go. It's very good, it's very smooth, but you can tell straight away it is a lager. It is definitely a lager. Definitely no style of IPA in there whatsoever. But on lagers, as lagers go, this isn't too bad. I've had worse. They make some terrible lagers here in the UK. And they're all massive companies and everybody drinks it. It's very smooth. The drinkability on this is huge. You could really sink down one of these, no problems whatsoever. It's very refreshing. I've chilled it, but not chilled it too much. I've got to be honest, I'm not overly keen on lagers. I don't really review a lot of lagers on this channel, but this was sent to me. There's a lot of respect going on for Chad and the Samuel Adams. Everybody has to review this beer. Everybody has to try it. Now then, I had an American blonde beer made by Samuel Adams. I think it's the Boston Beer Company. There you go. We had a Witherspoons back in November. A Witherspoons Real Ale Week or Real Ale Month of November. like a festival, and they had an American beer there, and it was actually made by the Boston Beer Company. That was better than this. That had hints of strawberry and fruit. I think it was Blonde Ambition, a pint of Blonde Ambition. That's what it was called. Thoroughly enjoyed that. This, I think this is their flagship beer. It sells very, very well. I can see why. I would choose this over other lagers, but I would no way would I choose this over an IPA, an American style IPA. There's no way. Flavours. There's hints of this slight, it's hoppy, it's got a lot of carbonation. I think it's slightly fruity. It's definitely slightly, ever so slightly fruity. Earlier on I mentioned 1860, that's when this Samuel Adams was the explorer in the USA. I got it wrong. This is when, the 1860s was when they first, this is when the recipe for this beer was first made. 1860. I think Samuel Adams himself was way before then. But he was one of their main historical focal point of America. I'm going to rate this. I haven't got too much to say about this. It's good for a lager, but I've tried so many different beers now. I'd grab a stout over this any day. I would grab an IPA over this any day. I would grab a real ale over this any day. But I'm going to rate this in terms of it being a lager, I think. I think that would be fair. So I'm going to give it a lager rating, and I'm going to give it an overall rating. So here we go, this is a lager rating. On a lager rating, I'd give this a big 9 out of 10. Gets a 9 out of 10 from the Real Ale Guide. It's very good, it's very crisp, it's very smooth. It hasn't got that lager, that horrible lager tang. Like in a Carlsberg export, it's got that horrible, skunky, might be because it's in a green bottle, but a horrible skunky taste. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10, it's very good for that. Now I'm going to rate it in terms of the whole picture, the whole beer picture. On that point, I'd probably give it a 6. So a 6 out of 10 for the whole beer picture rating, but a 9 out of 10 for a lager rating. Okay, if you want to get into contact with the Real Ale Guide, my Twitter, Real Ale Today. You can email me at realaleguide@googlemail.com. Most of all, leave your comments. Leave your comments, very interested. I always answer comments. If you want to subscribe to my channel, thank you very much, but thanks for watching the Real Ale Guide. Thanks very much to Chad for sending me this beer. And cheers.